Welcome to DoubleXP Podcast, episode 18. I am Kay.
And I am Punisher. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. And yes, episode 18. And we have a really awesome episode tonight for you guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Yes. We have our small streamer, Big Dreamer, the Dark Voltage, sitting backstage right now. We're very excited about the interview tonight. And of course, we are appreciating No Man's Sky, the survival space, awesome
adventure.
Too big to really for its own good. You know what? Out of context, that's probably going to be going the wrong way. So that being said, we are carrying on. As always, like, share, comment, do all that stuff. We have finally hit our 250 member goal. It's super exciting.
We did.
Thanks to Avery. He helped us out, invited those last few people that we needed. And we are going to be doing our raffle soon. Now, we have to go back and finish up the WrestleMania raffle still. I promise we are getting to it. It's going to happen. And honestly, probably going to rush on that in the next week or so. And then we will be doing the raffle for us shortly after. So, we still want to get new members even after this. So continue inviting. We love it. I'm not afraid or ashamed to say this. Okay. All right. Real quick. Hello, everyone. I forgot to say hello. I see. Go. Listen, that's going to become our catchphrase. Let's go. From somebody else's show, it's going to be our catchphrase because of Tyler's autocorrect. It's fantastic.
Okay. When autocorrect goes right.
Right. This week's interactive post, which normally is a poll, but this week was a post, was a fill in your top 6 favorite games of all time. And we got 17 lists. It was awesome. I was so happy.
Fantastic games.
I
get so excited when I see somebody that's got 3 of the same things that I like. I'm like, that's awesome.
I understand. I really enjoy seeing our family's interests and where they lie. And I can't deny maybe feeling a little bit warmer towards those who like the same games I do. Yes, I'm biased. I'll be completely honest. No, I love everyone. That. I love everyone equally. Although I will say we did see particularly a lot of Zelda, Elder Scrolls, and Resident Evil, which are all fantastic picks. Although I can't say I play Resident Evil myself, but they are good games. I will give them that.
They are very good, but I refuse because I just don't have that many pairs of pants to go through, honestly. So
that's honestly true. Love reading everyone's list. Tells a lot about a person. It really does, truly does. And lots of retro nostalgia titles. So again, love to read those kinds of things. Super fun. Check out the Facebook group for next week's interactive post. We always do one. Sometimes I'm getting them out there, but man, they're out there. I promise.
They're there.
Sometimes it just takes me a while to think of one because I'm going to have to start Googling this stuff. All right. So we shall jump right on into our new releases. Oh, well, hang on. There we go.
You got it. Alrighty, guys, launching right in, starting tomorrow, we have Rising Hell coming out for Xbox One, Series X, and Switch. On the 22nd, I'm excited. Saints Row the Third Remastered comes out for Steam. I love Saints Row. Man, that's some awesome stuff. On the 24th, we have Capcom Arcade Stadium Packs 1, 2, and 3 for Xbox One, Series X, and Steam. Supposedly, it is kind of up in the air, so I guess, if you guys want to check it out, keep an eye on the websites. On the 25th, we have King of Seas for Xbox One, Series X, PS4, Switch, and Steam. Biomutant for Xbox One, Series X, PS4, and Steam. Maneater for Switch. Erica Interactive Thriller for Steam. And Wraith, the Oblivion Afterlife VR for Steam. So you can find out all these and more on Nintendo, Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation's official websites for more info, y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
Real quick, because I was going to say this and then I didn't, but I'm really glad that somebody brought it up. I do have a new mic set up. Thank you, Matt Murphy. Shout out to the better audio quality So
Not
thank
to
you.
mention a kick-ass set of headphones. They look
Thanks,
absolutely amazing.
thanks. So, yes. All right.
Awesome sauce. We're going. Okay.
Carry on.
Jumping
We've got
in.
some Game Pass changes this week,
Yes.
actually.
Yes, jumping into our Game Pass changes. What is coming this month? Tomorrow, we have Peggle 2 for Cloud, Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville for Cloud, Secret Neighbor for PC, The Wild at Heart for console and PC. On the 21st, we have Knockout City for console and PC. On the 27th, Conan Exiles for cloud and console, and Joyride Turbo will come out for cloud. And then we have what's leaving. On the 31st of this month, we will be losing Assetto Corsa for cloud and console, Broforce for PC, Kingdom Hearts HD 15 point plus 0.25 remix.
That was my bad. Put the dot back. 1.5.
1.5. Okay, yes. I'm
my
sorry.
bad.
Okay, remix. No, it's okay. For console, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue for console, and
pretty much all the Kingdom Hearts stuff is leaving Game Pass,
all Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
basically. And I meant to play those and I didn't. Well, on my loss. Surviving Mars for cloud, console, and PC is leaving, as well as Void Bastards for cloud, console, and PC. You can find these and more Game Pass changes on news.xbox.com. So yeah, check it out, y'all.
They do sound like math equations. There are some more things that came to Game Pass. I think
that's why, it's because math and I got confused. I just instantly froze numbers and
it's all right. I like to throw a curveball in there every once in a while. No, they did have several games that came to Game Pass, but I was not about to list all those titles, something like 17 or something. So be sure to go to news.xbox. News.xbox.com. I want to say there's blog in there, but there's not. My B.
Blog or blarg.
So before we're gonna again continue with the way that we've been trying to reorganize and stuff. And before we take our first commercial break, we are going to move right on into the news segment. We've got some juicy things this week.
We do.
All righty. So, fans of Call of Duty. See, now I'm on that echo. I'm going to click on that play the transition because no, you can't. Oh, God, that mute is so bad, too. Okay. So, Activision has confirmed rumors that Warzone and Cold War are getting Die Hard and Rambo crossovers starting tomorrow, actually. The 80s action heroes are joining in on the fun. So, thoughts, Punisher?
Okay, first of all, Bruce Willis all the way, and I'm gonna tell you what, I really hope that like when you drop down, you're standing on the map, that he goes, "Yippee-ki-yay, mother!" Yeah, I want that to be in there. I would play it all day long.
It's like his assassination move. Yes. But so I have not personally ever really spent a whole lot of money on any kind of Call of Duty character packs. I've played a lot of Call of Duty. I don't know why I've not spent a lot of money on it. So I don't really know what all character packs are out there. However, I think that this is a very fun crossover. I don't have Fifth Element DLC, please. Yes. There we go. Just bring Bruce Willis in all forms.
Please bring Ruby Rod, because I'll play Ruby Rod. Yeah,
right. Awesome. And I can't deny this will be a time to shame myself if I actually watched a Rambo movie. Like, I've seen a couple scenes, but it's all right. I understand. I can feel it right now, but the beaming intensity of chat's judgment. But that's all right. It's all right. Die Hard though. Bruce Willis. Listen, I can't do this next one. That's for you. That's for you, Punisher.
Yes, it is. And I am going to do it gladly. All right. With the recent release of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is absolutely amazing, it was released without the multiplayer that came with the third game due to the studio wanting to focus on the quality of the remake, which again, it's amazing. However, in a recent interview, game director Mac Walters is now saying that they're open to the idea of bringing the multiplayer back. Once they get some data on player demand and what they're capable of including, we may get a chance to finally try out the multiplayer. So yes, what are your thoughts? Did you ever play the multiplayer for 3 at all?
I did not. Did you play the multiplayer?
I did for a little while, but honestly, it wasn't my cup of
It
tea
is
when it came to
PvP,
multiplayer.
right?
Yes, yes. No. Well, when I was playing, I don't think it was PvP when I was playing, but it's been a really long time, so please don't quote me on that.
So it was
Like
just
it's
like
been a
a
very
co-op, like versus environment type stuff.
uh like I said, don't quote me, but from what I recall of it, yes, like I said, it's been a very long time. It
I
was
didn't
right
even
when it
look it
came
up,
out. It was right, well, it was right when
honestly.
I came out that I initially played it, and because I just really am not a multiplayer person, I didn't stick with
I
it.
gotcha,
So
for shame. Supposed to be the Mass Effect
okay,
guru.
okay, but they threw that multiplayer in there on me on number 3. I was not expecting that,
That's
okay?
fair. That's
So,
fair.
yes. No, I'm still the Mass Effect guru. I just don't do the multiplayer bit. So, yeah, I
No,
know.
that's fair.
Shame on me. But it'll be all
Well,
right.
go ahead and get that next one. That's
I
also of
will.
interest.
It is indeed because it falls into another game that I love entirely too much. In a recent interview, Dave Bautista, as from Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously, said that he sat down with Warner Brothers to discuss future roles. Reportedly, after some back and forth about Bane and a Fast and the Furious character, Bautista said he didn't want fast cars, he wanted gory games. Specifically, he wanted to play Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. Now, there is no planned movie for this as of yet, but maybe with his name showing interest, we might hear something soon. Please, please let us hear something soon. How does everybody feel about him being Marcus? Like, do you think he would make a good Marcus? Is this
Yeah,
something you would like to see?
chat. Let's hear this. I want to know the opinions on Batista Phoenix.
I think he would make an absolute badass Marcus Phoenix. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Dave Bautista. No offense, it's maybe because I'm just not as familiar with him, but I could see him playing in that role very well.
I did not get like I wasn't watching during the time that he was wrestling, but I've heard amazing things about him doing that. And of course, he's adorable on Guardians of the Galaxy. And I've just, all around he's, I think he's appropriate body type, which is truly what matters with the Gears of War movie,
Yes,
right?
they are very distinctive. They are a very
Very
distinct body type.
distinct.
Yes. So that's why I was like, oh, this could actually work really well. Let's do it.
It could.
And I love that he picked Marcus Phoenix of all people. Like that just raised him up, my estimation of him up so high because of that.
You know
Just
what? This guy's pretty cool.
yes.
And finally, so E3 is coming up. It's June 12th through the 15th, and we've got a little bit more info. They have actually, it's their second virtual event. And the first one kind of was a little bumpy, obvious reasons. It was very impromptu, but they've got virtual booths this year with live interactive streams, customizable user profiles, little lounges that you can hang out in, right? And
Nice.
more. So in addition to being available on E3's app and portal itself, you can also catch it on their Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz, the normal stuff. Now, we don't know all the people that are going to be there, all the developers that are going to be presenting this year. They haven't all made it super public, but we've known that there's a lot that's confirmed, but there's also been several that have said that they aren't going to go. Most recently, Konami said they weren't going to be there. So, what are your thoughts there, Punisher? How much E3 have you traditionally watched? I'm not going to lie. It's not made super accessible in the past historically. Like it's done in just little tidbits. So I'd watch the tidbits, but like watching E3, it was always at such a bad time. Terrible time.
Kind of been for me. Like I've always caught it on the off. Like I don't ever make the full show, but I usually catch up on the really important. I go back and I'm like, hey, what are the games coming out? What can we look for? What are the teaser trailers? Like I go and look at that usually after the fact. So I get enough to have a general idea of what's going on into the next year. But have I actually sat down and watched an entire E3? No.
Yeah, and I'm not going to promise I'm going to do that this year either, but I am going to, obviously, I'm more invested now. I got to stay up to date for you guys. Now I have a reason, a purpose, a drive. He used to make horrible food and crack open a pop of choice and watch at least a little bit. That's adorable, and that's wholesome right there.
Yes, that's it.
Crack open my can of pop, my favorite snack.
Get some of them big old junky junk food that's just horribly disgusting for you and eat all of it.
Wow, that was very. Do you think she's thought about this a little bit?
I may have done it, not for E3, but I may have done things like this.
Oh, okay. Well, while we stew on what Punisher's done with these kinds of things, we're going to go
No,
ahead and
no, my
move
good things.
into our first commercial break. Right. And right after this, we will bring in our big dreamer of this week, Voltage. Again, super excited. So hang around. We'll be right back.
And now I talk to the dead, 'cause the voices in my head refuse to tell me what I wanna hear. Hold my feet to the fire, throw my car keys to the cold. Save your sermon for the choir, 'cause I already know. I told my troubles to the wind, and I made myself clear. I need some divine intervention.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. That first commercial was for Writer's Digest, which is on Sundays at 8 Central, 9 Eastern. This Sunday is actually their season finale two-parter episode, so be sure to catch that. And then the second one was from a really good podcast. Josh has messed me up into calling it another good podcast, because that's what he keeps calling it, man. That just slipped in there. He'd be so proud. And that is every other Tuesdays at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. That will be coming up this next Tuesday. But all right, so without further ado,
Adieu.
Not
like adieu, like goodbye, like adieu, like a
adieu.
not adieu, like a toilet, like
all right. So okay. We'll save her from digging her hole deeper and bring in our small streamer, big dreamer. Welcome.
Hello.
We're so excited to have you on. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Awesome.
All right. So I think that one of the things that we can start off real quick is that you are definitely a Warzone streamer, right?
Yeah, I play mostly Warzone. Mostly.
Right. I am hearing real quick, do you have this playing in the background by any chance?
My wife is actually my number one supporter, so she's watching it in the background.
Okay.
Oh,
that is so cute. I love it.
That is wonderful.
Tell her we said hi. Well,
Yes,
she'll hear we said hi. But, you know, I guess it could have come faster from you. God, I just gotta wait. All right. All right. So Warzone streamer. Is that the only thing that you stream?
No, heavens no.
All right. So give us some examples. What's your top ones?
Warzone. I play Fortnite a lot with my wife. That's her favorite game, so I will go out and play with her. I play some smaller games that nobody really knows that are on Game Pass, like Second Extinction. I've played. I played No Man's Sky a couple times. It was all right.
We'll have to pick your brain here in a little bit.
And then I like playing mostly strategy games. I find a love for strategy games.
Cool. I am terrible at strategy games, so mad respect, man. Seriously. Real quick, for those who are listening to this on our podcast, you can catch all of his social media stuff on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. They're all at the same. It's _dark_voltage. So be sure to give him a follow, everyone. Support this man's. All right.
Do it.
Peer pressure, all the plugins. All right. So real quick, couple gaming. Love that. Do you guys stream together pretty often, or is it a special occasion type thing?
I'm the one who streams. She just plays whenever we have time to play together.
Understand. Well, that is super cute.
It is. It's adorable.
And you really learn a lot about your significant other by how well you can play a game together. It's a make or break situation right there.
Communication is our not a strong suit when we're playing video games. We're both so competitive.
I understand.
This one over here and the competitive. Well,
I see that she commented real quick. You are fine. Hey, you're okay. I appreciate you supporting. That's amazing. Love it.
That is great. 100%. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, I could be a little competitive. That's my bad. Apex, we were mentioning earlier, that's my weak point for competition. I get really mean. Sometimes I can't deny it. I just vent it all out there so it doesn't leak into other parts of my life, right? Hate it. Go ahead.
So, well, I was gonna say, what made you decide that you wanted to start streaming?
I've always had a passion for video games since I was 12. I picked up, I believe it was Call of Duty 4 was my first Call of Duty game I picked up.
Yes.
It will forever have a place in my heart. It's my favorite Call of Duty game because it's how I started playing video games. I mean, I played when I was younger, but I didn't really, I played with my siblings because I have 5 of them. So we all played together and we were all so competitive. And I was like, I actually enjoy gaming. And then I was like, I heard about streaming. I was like, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'm decent at it. I mean, I'm likable. I would think I'm likable. So,
well, I enjoyed watching your streams. Sometimes it can be a little stale with certain streamers. I get it, but it is hard to do conversation or entertaining gameplay. This, that, the other. But you do goods works.
Yes.
I agree. For his modern history, I think that statement makes sense. You know what I mean? That was a progression of thoughts.
We know what you mean. We know what you mean.
Got you.
We following. What is your highest viewed video and like your overall growth stream and other social media accounts on these accounts? Sorry.
My other social medias, I have TikTok. I just created one a couple months ago, and I heard it's a good way to get your brand out there. And I've had a little success with TikTok, unlike most people who've blown up on TikTok. I'm not really tech savvy, so I try the best I can. One stream, I think my highest was 19 or 20 people watching me at one time was my highest.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm averaging about 4 or 5 a stream now. So I'm
that's good numbers.
Slowly getting up there.
Yeah.
So 5 is a great average, man. That's a fantastic average.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And just real quick for the viewers at home, what if you could give any tips for like when you got started and how you got started, what are some do's and don'ts?
Oh man, I took a shot in the dark with mine. I just kind of just went for it. Do your research, know what you're doing, know what setups to do, know how to stream, where to stream, how to promote yourself, who to play with. It's all, you just got to know somebody. You got to know what you're doing. You got to just, in general, have fun. Just have fun. Don't try to go for viewers, because if you go for viewers, people are going to notice, and people aren't going to watch somebody who's like, I need 10 viewers today. Where it's like, I'm playing for the 1 or 2 or 3 people who are watching. I'm going to talk to them as I'm playing. I'll probably die a lot because I'm focused on them, but I have a blast.
Oh, that's amazing. Great. That's great to hear that passion, man. That's fantastic. Love to hear it. I honestly, personally had a hard time like wanting to keep up with that with streaming. So I have so much respect for the streaming community, the live streaming community specifically. Like YouTube is one thing, that whole stuff, but doing it live, it's rough playing the games. I'm so bad when people watch me play games.
That is why I will not stream, is because I suck so bad when people watch, and I just am I've told people this a million times. I'm such a lone wolf gamer. I play my RPGs and I'm happy there. They all know me there. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. And we also, of course, we have a video of his clips that he said ahead of time, and we're going to go ahead and watch that so that you guys can get a sample of what Voltage is all about.
Yeah.
Can you stop fucking shooting at the melee?
Where's he at?
Teammates done in. They're returning to base. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh my god, top, and then there's a guy on my left.
Teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns some redeployment.
There, guys, on me.
Yeah. Where the fuck did he come from? I haven't seen him.
That's a
I
kid.
got two.
Enemy UAV overhead. Losing ground.
Reload.
No targets.
Good shit.
Yes!
Good shit.
Nice! Let's go! Oh my god, that slaps. Got him.
All right. Listen, and I am sorry to you that the video quality got so bad by the time it got to me, because I'm sorry, but we could see what happened, and that was honestly solid shots, man. Really solid shots.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, I have to I gotta ask, what is your favorite gun? What is your favorite weapon? Do you like to snipe? Do you like to running gun? Spray and pray? What's your favorite?
Considered the sniper of the group. I'm pretty decent shot. I usually don't miss, but there are days where I gotta switch to my AMAX MP5, but I run the Car 98 and the MP5 as my loadout set.
Nice.
Solid,
Very nice.
solid.
Well, what the gameplay that I had watched of you, I think it was when you were doing sniper, and I was like, man, this guy is actually this is what I achieved to be, and I can't do it. But you're actually very good at it. You pull up a couple shots, and I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I've growing up, as I said, I had a lot of siblings. My dad actually played a lot with us growing up when we were teenagers. We played the game. He's like, I want to play too. So they'd sit in there. We'd all be a group of 6, and people refused to play with us, get in the lobby with us, because we'd absolutely stomp everybody we played with. It's like we just want to get a lobby, and I'd sit back with a sniper rifle and just practice my shots, and eventually I just grew into it.
That is awesome.
Heck yeah. And also, that's like, I guess I kind of feel bad for anybody for previous interviews who are watching when I say these great things. To be fair, this is multiplayer, which is my heart. I love single player games, and I love when people stream them because it's fun. But I do love a good multiplayer stream, and especially again, respect Warzone. Never won a game. I've won a couple Fortnite, but it has been many a year since I have played, so things have changed. Same, never won a Warzone game, so yes, nice gameplay.
If you hop on, I'll get you a win there, Tyler.
There we go. Listen, we got an in. So, the community, what has been your overall experience with everyone that you've streamed with or who has viewed you?
Everybody says they love my energy, just the way I bring about. I'm always talking to chat. I'll always pay attention to them. Sometimes I get distracted by the game, but that's usually when I'm in an intense situation and I gotta like focus up and try to do whatever I'm doing. But I was starting out. I was going for a superhero theme, as you can tell by the background here. I'm a huge Flash fan, so
that's a nice. That's a different one. You don't hear Flash every day. I appreciate that.
But we were streaming one day. We were playing Apex. Not my game of choice. And I was moving so slow, like I was not moving at all. My buddy was like, "Man, you move like a potato." And potato just stuck. So we call ourselves a potato fam. It's a potato family. We have potato aim, and we have a blast with it. Anytime my chat blows me up, like you're moving like a potato. Quit being a potato. It's so we have a blast. We have a blast.
That's fantastic.
That is great.
A little, I guess, gimmick. That's one of those things that you never get. You can't plan it. It has to come organically.
Yes.
Yep. That's awesome. A lot of love, though. So that's really good to hear. I haven't so far heard anybody be like, "Yeah, no, everyone's trash." But you never know. There could be there's a-holes out there.
Yeah, there is.
Unfortunately. Well, I guess we will give you a little bit of a break from the questions, and we are going to move into our appreciation of No Man's Sky. So feel free, jump in with some commentary. I got some screenshots, and we are going to have some fun time with this. Everyone, let's just get right into it. All right, so listen, we got this great main title screen. Look at that! Look at that color.
Oh wow!
I like that color.
That is, I gotta say, the best part about this game is like the skyboxes and how freaking pretty they are. It's amazing. Okay, so developed and published by Hello Games, who were behind the Joe Danger series. It released in 2016 for PC and PlayStation and 2018 for Xbox. It's classified as a survival space game with each planet featuring different atmospheres that affect your character, like radiation or extreme cold, in addition to a general health bar that you got to watch out for. One of the most fascinating parts of this game is how the universe is procedurally generated, which includes over 18 quintillion planets that you can visit. On each of these, there's different plants, animals, and minerals, giving you a feeling of actually exploring different planets. No two are the same. Every one of those little stars, balls of light on the screen that you see, you could visit. If I remember correctly, it would take you 5 billion years to visit every planet that's in the universe on this game.
Is intense.
It's huge. It has no business being.
And I still am a little odd about the fact that of all the planets it chose to dump me on, it dumped me on an ice planet. Okay, how did it know that I despise the cold? And it dropped me on an ice planet. Okay, continue.
I had a toxic planet initially, but this one was titled, this was not my original planet, but it was New Wyoming, which was fantastic for the state because that's where we're from. So I was like, hey, of all the planets. But yes, Voltage, you said you started on a toxic planet too.
Yeah.
Did you die before you figured out how to?
Immediately.
It's a pain to figure out the recharging.
I threw my controller across the room. I'm done.
That's it. This is a terrible game.
I somehow managed to survive, but I did end up breaking down and using Google because I'm like, I'm not dying the first 5 minutes of this game. No, but
I definitely Googled, but I think it was after I died or I was right at the edge. I can't remember, but yeah, it's got a little bit of a learning curve. I'm also not as familiar with this type of game, so there's that. So a few things that I just want to note about this game, because there is just so much to do. They have it listed as being built around 4 pillars: exploration, survival, combat, and trading. And I guess like they've got base building. I guess that would count as survival. I don't really know what that would qualify as.
Yes.
Okay. And they've got, which you can upgrade what you can build with through research stations, that you can build yourself, and eventually from something called the anomaly, which this is your entry into the anomaly. This is kind of like a space station, but not, but it's something that you can summon anywhere that has space, anywhere in the universe. There's a little bit of story behind that. It's kind of cute. From here, you can find side quests, unlockables, and lots of actual players. There are additional actual space stations, and they have their own quests to pick from, as well as wormholes that let you travel outside of your system. And there's upgrades you can get for your ship, warp drives, hyperdrives, stuff like that. It's fun. Listen, it's great. Love it. Look at this. I'm gonna be flying for that space station.
That is awesome.
Kind of like a Star Wars type of ordeal here.
Right?
Totally
it kind of, there is this old Star Trek game that was on PC. I cannot remember what it was called, but there was like a lot of combat on that, and it wasn't first person, but the combat that's in this and the way that it looks, it's like a mix to me of Star Wars, like with Battlefront and stuff, and Star Trek, which it's so nice to see those two come together on something like this. It's fantastic. Okay, so there is the trading is something that I've not done a whole lot, but I kind of really want to get into as I've been playing this. They have a whole ass economy set up with like 2 different trading routes that you can use that you, depending on what system that you have or go to buy or sell from. And there's like, for example, if you start out as a mercantile system, once you buy stuff, you go to sell in an advanced materials economy, and then from there to a scientific system, and then on in a big old loop, and you just make lots of big bank that way. It's a lot of fun to just, I don't know, I like that games can include that more now, and it still not be something that's like 300 gigs, you know, like they fit a lot in here.
They really did. I was amazed that for as much as this game offered and had inside of it, like it really wasn't that much. It didn't take up that much space.
I don't even remember how big it is, on like 40 gigs at most. I don't even think it's that much.
Yeah, I mean, like it really blew my mind how much they packed into this game. It's just mind-blowingly huge.
Look at that thingy, weird thing. I actually, so they added where you can get animals and like ride them, and I got one of these guys, and they are so huge and they are so slow, and they move their ginormous legs at such molasses speeds that it's faster to walk there. And honestly, it makes me sad because when they're just running around, they're really fast, but they're I don't know, they're just, look at that ugly thing, look at him. Who comes up with this kind of stuff?
Yeah, that's like nothing I've ever seen. I can't even compare that to anything. It's just itself.
So if you are able to get upgrades for your multi-tool, like weapons, you should, because there's all kinds of different neat things that you can add on to your character or to your ship. I actually, for the first time the other day while I was getting screenshots and putting together the video for this, I got attacked by pirates for the first time. And again, that combat that I was mentioning, it's a lot of fun. It's pretty simple flight combat, makes you feel good about yourself when you win. And,
simple, she says.
Well, you know, just aim ahead of them, right?
I couldn't even fly. Are you kidding me? I crashed the first time I tried.
You know, I will say it's not inverted flight, at least not. I don't know if it turns into inverted, but not while you're in the atmosphere, like on the planet. And yeah, no, I usually always try to crash when I go to take off. But you know what? We'll have to just go on a pirate hunting spree one time. So you'll take Tyler on Warzone. We'll take you on No Man's Sky.
Okay,
I had to appreciate that. I actually had no issue with flying because I play inverted anyway. Like I just can't play any other way. Like I actually really can play most spaceship games well. It wasn't too hard.
But all right, so there are things called derelict freighters that you can buy coordinates to. These you can just loot. There's all kinds of awesome stuff in them. I would maybe recommend waiting a little bit later to go onto them because there's stuff that it's just hard to know what to do. And this is one of the games that you want to take your time and really do what you want to do. There's so much, it's overwhelming. It will swamp you. There's a main quest that you can do. And there's a lot of side quests. Just don't be pressured into sticking in one area or just stick in one area. If you just want to explore planets, because look how pretty that is. Look at that. If you just want to explore all the planets, go for the black hole.
That last screenshot reminded me so much of Star Wars. It was, yes. This one does too, just because of the side. That's a really good screenshot.
Here's the last one. Look at this color. Look at it. Oh, I love all the pink. Maybe was a little biased to the screenshots that I picked, but you know,
hey,
pretties. And so you can play with up to 4 players in a group. So you know what? This should be your next friend game. If you haven't played it already, chat, you need to get on this. And Tyler, I see you saying that you're you don't have an excuse now to no longer play it. Because you did play, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Mm-hmm. So you enjoyed playing it. You're the only one who's being active in the chat. I know there's other people here, but they're all being rude to Voltage.
I think Punisher needs a splash of coffee over there.
I do.
She does.
I have just,
Would you like
it's just,
some
it's
cocaine in a can. I almost said in a bottle. Apparently, I
In
need
a
some more caffeine.
I think you
Good
need some
Lord.
coffee too.
Well, actually, me and my computer both are running on low batteries. Give me just a second. I gotta plug this sucker up.
Well,
It's catching.
I can actually let you do that, and we could move on to our next commercial break, and then get back into our interview.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the God, that was eerily convincing. So on that note, some of those info
Those are the
credits
C
came
sharp.
from Wikipedia, and screenshots took off of my own Xbox. God, all right, now I'm gonna be just thinking about porn star moans in video games.
I can't find the
hole?
charcoal. Yeah, I can't find the hole.
All right, good,
Shit,
good.
go to
Just
commercial.
if
I'll
we
be
were in the right spot, now we are. Okay,
God, just go to
so
commercial.
We will be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a legend, I ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Yeah, it's showtime, you could call me Rolex. Everybody wanna watch me. And I ain't never been second string, boy. I'm a reason why they came out. Yeah, all I do is go hard, best believe I ain't looking for no way out. All I do is win. 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 Yeah. It's going down tonight. Yeah. It's going down tonight. It's going down tonight. It's going down tonight.
All right, that first commercial was for Boat, which normally is coming on Saturdays at 1 Central, 2 Eastern, but we are going to take a break for a little bit from that show because Gene's phone is down, and we're waiting for him to get another one. And Batsy, well, we don't want to leave her in a lurch. So we will be back to that show shortly. And then the second one was Geek Gauntlet, of course, which is also on Saturdays, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. All right.
Come out.
So let us get back. Hang on. Let me pull up your nice fancy, little. There we go. Small streamer, big dreamer here. All right. But yeah, so outside of streaming, what's some hobbies? What's some things about Voltage? What's your day-to-days?
Well, we have a daughter on the way. She'll be here next week, actually. I'm nervous.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Thank
You guys are going to do great. It's okay. You're good. Congratulations.
Thank you. We got to figure out a streaming schedule from then. Hopefully something comes up. We'll figure something out.
Right.
Hobbies. I really don't do much. I really don't leave my house, honestly.
I hear you.
Hermit life is.
Yeah. I work the graveyard shift. I am a laborer at a steel mill. That's my job. It's hard work, but it pays the bills.
Nice.
I collect little tiny collectible cars.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Got about 15 of them.
All right. See, we're collectibles fans. We love collectibles.
Yeah.
We kind of just vomit just fancy stuff all over the room.
My dog, she's a trip. She's an Australian cattle dog border collie mix. Her name is Rue. And I've gotten in the habit of walking her every day and basically running around the yard and playing with her every day, just so she's manageable at this point.
Keep that energy down.
Stamina bar.
She's turning 2, so she's calming down. She's calming down a lot. So,
Oh, well, so if you, in a nutshell, had to convince somebody why they should pick you to be their next favorite streamer, what would you say?
if you want comedy, you're in the right place.
That's always fun. Listen, that's probably the best part about streaming and streamers is hearing some great new jokes.
It's not always me, but sometimes it's the people I'm playing with and or chat. I mean, I get a bit angry sometimes. It's funny. Funny when I mumble about and don't know what I'm talking about. And it's like he said, "What now?" And he said, "What?" Oh, we're just all yelling at each other and just all right, I've had enough of this. I'm done.
Flips the whole desk, walks away. That's it. Stream's done.
I haven't had a desk slam yet, but
hey, nice. There we go.
I'm just afraid that my camera's gonna break and I'm not gonna buy a new one.
Yeah.
No, that'd be no good. So I do have to ask because I think your name is really awesome, The Dark Voltage. What was the inspiration for that name?
The superhero theme I was trying to go with.
I like it actually. I can totally see where that would work. Awesome. I love people's names. Like anytime I see a new name, I'm like, where's the inspiration for your name? It's so cool. What cool means?
That's awesome. Nice. I do appreciate the theme. I myself superhero stuff is good if you have the passion for it outside of it being the Marvel universe and today's big nerd thing to love. So I can feel that you've got the actual core passion there. So I can respect that. I respect that.
My superheroes are the Power Rangers, so I don't know if that really counts. But
do they count? Do they really count?
Yeah,
I'm not with them making all of those noises. All right, I'm gonna say it once. I'll say it 1,000 times.
You
they
have
don't need
said
all the
that
jaws.
since you were like 4 years old. Come on now.
Do you not like
bullshit at the time?
Do you not like the morphing power?
I believe that it was cheesier than necessary. We're a good counterbalance to each other. Every like cheesy B movie thing that she loves, I'm like, okay, that exists. And then on the other side of the spectrum, all the things that I like and watch or get into, she's like, yeah, that exists. So we're the perfect duo for this, right?
Sophisticated
from both sides. Sophisticated is a stretch, but I'll take that compliment. Thanks.
Would they count as like what is it? Wonder Pets, where the people change into different types of things, or is that not the right thing? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I think once it like folded,
I don't know.
Talking about like
they have like a ring. It's like Morphin 2, and then they'll say like a shark, and I don't know if it's Wonder Pets or not, but I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about like an old toy. I was
thinking
about those things that like flipped.
No, it was like a show when I was a kid.
Oh my! I'm gonna have to Google this.
I'm showing my age now. Stop it.
Listen, we don't need to get into that. All right, that's what Nostalgia Nook's for. All right,
exactly.
We're gonna be doing here in just a few minutes. But you said Wonder Pets, right?
Animorphs, maybe.
Oh well,
Animorphs. Then
that was the one where they touched the alien artifact and they were able to like touch an animal and get its DNA and they could transform into them at will. That was
the Wonder Twins. I think it was the Wonder Twins.
Okay, that was another one I don't think that I watched, but Animorphs. I read every book of that
The Wonder
series.
Twins. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what it was.
All right, look at you coming.
Look at you, clutch. She's
with
coming
the
clutch.
save. Yeah, that's them. That's them battle royale moves we need.
Right there.
But okay, so long-term, short-term plans for your channel. Like, what do you see yourself? Like, what's your goals that you're working towards right now?
Right now I'm working for 300 followers, so I can give a giveaway to my community.
Nice.
We're gonna give away. Either they'll have a choice, or whoever wins will either get a free sub for a month, or they will get a $10 or $15 gift card sent to them.
Oh, nice! Very
I like that.
Nice. Yeah. How far away are you from that goal?
About 30 something, like 35 or something like that.
That's not
that
far.
Is not.
Come on,
Oh,
DoubleXP fam, let's get this man's to the 300 goal. We got this.
Do it.
Everybody do it right now.
Yeah,
no,
do
wait
it, or
till
I'm gonna
this
come and
goes
beat y'all up,
done.
and you know I will. You know I will. Okay, so I was gonna ask, what is your favorite platform? Are you PC, Xbox, PlayStation? Do you like a little bit of everything?
My Xbox and I have gone through a lot. We've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
But once I upgrade my stream, I'm gonna stream using a PC. But I'm never changing from my Xbox and or controller. It's not happening. I love it way too much.
Yes, I feel you.
That.
I love
both
it. I love my Xbox
players. Yeah. The better console, right?
Absolutely.
Just saying that right now. There's a reason everything's green on this show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But so is there any last minute things that you would like to plug for yourself? Any other streamers that you're friends with that maybe, we should go check out on while we're at it?
Well, me and my buddy and a couple other streamers, we are in the progress of working into a small gaming community. We're all getting together. We're going to start a group. It's in a work in progress right now, but hopefully things work out the way we want them to, and we can invite more people in, and just overall just be like maybe a 100 Thieves or FaZe or however there's eventually in the end.
Yeah. Be sure to share that in our group so we can keep up with that as you guys are growing.
Yeah.
Couple guys I play with. My one buddy, I've known him for 21 years, so his Twitch handle is rrice1424.
rrice1424.
Yes.
All right.
There's another guy. I love this guy. I love watching him play. He's a great guy. He's been with me pretty much since day one, so I gotta give him a shout out. His name is Beavs, BEAVS 222.
All right. Well, I am writing that down, and I'm gonna look into that and give both Twitch, right?
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, heck yeah. And again, you heard it here. Podcast people, be sure to give The Dark Voltage and his friends a follow. Building that community.
Do it.
Slowly. We're slowest growing Twitch community.
Slow but
We're
steady.
the slowest growing Facebook community. I understand. It's hard to get people to invite friends, isn't it? That's all you need is those invites. But no, we love the people that we, like you were saying, the few that are here that enjoy. That's what you do it for. It's a lot of fun for our audiences. But all right, guys, it's winding down. It's almost 9. That means we've come to Nostalgia Nook time.
You can't see my
I should have
face.
warned you voltage ahead of time. If you had a drink nearby,
I'm out of the loop here. Thanks.
I know. I'm sorry. Listen, I had to do some kind of grade schoolyard prank on you, initiation and all that.
Listen, just blame me because I probably should have remembered.
I've even got a coffee mug that says Super Dad on it.
We can redo
not too
it.
late.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll even play the transition. Are we ready? Oh.
We can do it 3 times. We'll do it 3 times.
I found it.
You get ready? All right.
Third time's the charm. You ready?
All right,
Are we ready?
yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
I'm slightly out of breath. It's okay.
Yeah, I think you broke her. Are you good?
That was a bad cough. I laughed and swallowed fizzy Coke at the same time. That didn't go well.
What you guys don't know is it's actually empty. There's nothing in here. I'm just drinking air at this point.
Okay, I have like a smidgen of water. I have like much water. That's it.
Okay, guys. listen, I'm excited. Here we go. Let me get my pictures ready for the big reveal. All right, so Voltage. I'm going to give out some clues to what this game is.
Okay.
Punisher knows and nobody else, right? And if
Okay,
you can
okay.
guess what it is,
Okay.
just shout it out, right? All right. I mean, you don't have to yell, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try. I'll try.
Okay. All right. Okay. So imagine you have friends coming over for a sleepover. You lay out the snacks and drinks and hook up the gaming system. It's time to figure out who's the biggest star. As you roll your way around the board, it's clear who's going to be on top. With a rainbow of colors for characters, there's nothing else to do but have a party.
Mario Party?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I made him too hard for so long, so I'm like, that's it. If nobody guesses these, I'm gonna quit. So there we go.
There we
Mario
go.
Party. Look at that beautiful cover. It's
Oh, that brings back
fantastic.
right in the feels, man.
right in the feels.
I was immediately thinking like a board game type of like dice. I was like, okay, let's go through the nostalgia here.
Let's figure out exactly where this is at. Now, this was developed originally in '98 for the 64, and it went through 3 different companies: Hudson Soft, Capcom, and ND Cube.
Goodness.
Now, the one that we played growing up was 3, and there is so many memories. Did you and your siblings play any of these Voltage?
We were too much into the other games to play these.
That's honestly, that's fair. This is like one of those, like, I guess, easygoing pastime,
Yeah.
no real competitiveness, but at the same time, I feel that it might have flamed on mine and Punisher's sibling rivalry a little bit, just a hair.
There's a couple
just a
times we
little
had to
bit.
walk away.
Just-
You know,
yeah.
I'd be like, I'm done. I just got to walk away. How dare you steal that
Especially-
star?
When you, oh my god, when you have it all planned out and you get the wrong dice roll, and like, yeah, like you would just take the star from me, and I would be like, no, I planned my whole round around this star, and it's gone. So you can pick from a variety of characters, ton of different boards throughout all the different games. There's custom maps, as well as being able to just play the mini games. And you know what? Even if you didn't win, when you finished a game, it was so triumphant as everyone was leading up to the podiums, and you know they would play like the little music and all that stuff like that. Ah, so good, so good.
Well, that's
Love
a great transition to what I'm, as a streamer, is going to do. We've come to the conclusion that we want to start doing a game night, probably Fridays or Saturdays.
Oh, heck yeah.
That is an awesome idea. What are you thinking? Like,
I have Jackbox games. I have a few of them, so that can be more of a community. That way, they can get into the audience and vote what they want to. Poker. My buddies are big in poker, so we can do that. Uno and Monopoly were the other 2 choices we were doing. They don't want this. I'm too competitive for them.
I don't know. I'm liking how this sounds. I'm liking how this sounds.
Yeah, I'm digging
Yeah.
this idea. This sounds absolutely awesome.
We're gonna have to come join in on a game night at least.
We're trying
Yeah.
one for this Saturday night, so it might be poker. They don't want me to play me in poker. I'm too much of a liar.
You got that good face for it.
I do. Just blank stare into the camera.
I can't.
The office trick, just stare directly.
I can't. I can just sit there and I'll be like, "Do you?" They're like, "Are you bluffing?"
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. No. Suddenly,
I can't hold a poker face for
Suddenly
shit.
starts having random bodily functions, burps, farts, stomach gurgles. Everything just happens all at once. Like, no, I'm not bluffing.
How dare you call me out like that?
All right, guys, we got to take our last commercial break before we wrap this up. So we will be right back. All right, and that is a special commercial for tomorrow's episode of Paradigm Shift. It's not coming on tonight. It's tomorrow. For everyone that's going to argue about it, I've said it like 18 times. It's 9:05 Central, 10:05 Eastern. That is
Wait.
Layla Gray that is going to be their interviewee. What?
So is it tonight? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
So-
Don't listen to me.
Listen,
I'm a bad example. Don't
This is
listen
your
to me.
fault. This is your fault.
Are you
Somebody's gonna ask.
the younger sister there, Punisher?
No, and it's
Oh, what?
funny.
Yes, I'm older by
Everyone
4
thinks
years,
that. 4
actually.
years.
Wow. Usually it's the younger sister who does that.
I know. Listen, it's messed up how reversed the roles are here. Like she's the more mature one, but she's 4 years younger, and I'm
Mature.
still stuck in the Power Rangers, and I'm 4 years older. So.
No, we love you, Punisher. You're perfect.
Thank
You're
you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So we have, first of all, we've had an awesome time tonight. Thank you so much, Voltage, for being
Yes,
here.
this
We're
has
not
been
letting you off
awesome.
the hook yet.
Oh no.
I just want to say that real quick.
Okay.
Now you have to give me a recommended song for us and for
Yes.
chat.
We
One of
always
your
do song
favorite
recommendations
songs.
every
Oh,
week.
The
song
end of the
recommend-
week. Yeah. And you can
well,
think about it if one, if you got to take a minute, but listen, if you're ready, you're ready.
Oh,
I mean-
hold on. I gotta figure out the name of it. I got one right here for you. By my favorite band.
All right.
And chat, give us your songs too, as usual.
If
Throw
it
it in
loads.
here.
If it
Let's
loads.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
1 second here. If it loads. If it loads.
And no,
there we
you
go, I
did
got
not
it.
miss trivia. I didn't do any this week. I know, shame on me, but all right, go ahead.
It's called Bow Down, and it's by I Prevail.
Solid. Listen.
Nice.
Thank you. They're
So
my
you-
favorite band.
What's a couple of your favorite bands overall? I need to get a list.
Lincoln Park.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, Tyler's gonna. I can hear him
Uh-huh.
crying. Oh my god, I almost knocked my thing now. I can hear him crying in the background right now.
Yeah. Lincoln Park, I Prevail. I liked My Chemical Romance growing up.
No,
Green-
nice.
Green Day.
Good.
I'm still stuck in that time.
It's hard to get out of it, right?
Yeah.
The showing
It
the
is.
age thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
I'm still an emo kid at heart.
Aren't we all?
Punisher.
Tyler screaming and crying.
Let's go. Crying, screaming. Love it.
Okay, so my pick this week is Fun for Me by Moloko.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is a very good one.
An old Batman soundtrack.
Ooh,
Batman. Which
Indeed,
Batman
that's
was
where I
that?
first
Batman
heard it.
Forever?
I think it was from the Batman Forever. Or no, it was Batman and Robin, I think. Yeah,
Oh, I can't remember.
it was.
Okay.
It was Batman and Robin. Way
I
I
almost
years
forgot
years
to
ago.
get one.
I like that one, Tyler. I like that one.
Oh, Faint by Linkin Park.
Yeah.
In honor of this wonderful news. Wonderful and always sad. It always hurts to hear their name now.
It does. I
Yeah.
heard what was it? It was oh, listen, I'm pretty sure it was Wretches and Kings, and it hit me so hard again. I just
love Wretches and Kings. That's also one of my favorites.
rest in
by
peace,
them.
Chester. Like
Right.
it just hit me.
I liked
all
his
over again.
song. I liked their song "Heavy" right before it all happened. I
Yeah.
thought that one hit hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine this week is Jailbreak by AWOL Nation.
Nice.
I get into a vibe where I listen to this song more than I should, and then I don't listen to it for like months. So it's one of those. The bops, as the kids say these days.
It's a bop.
It is. All right. So everyone, be sure and give Voltage a follow. He's been awesome. This has been a great interview.
Has.
We're going to be sure to stop in on your streams. This won't be the last you've seen of us. We'll be around. And again, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, _dark_voltage. Paradigm Shift, not tonight, tomorrow night, 9:05 Central, 10:05 Eastern.
Mhm.
We're not lying, I promise. And Layla Gray, she'll be there. And
Oh, you guys got to
we're
tune
so
in for that.
excited. So
Yes,
excited
we're
for
excited.
that. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, man.
Look at all the love. And as always, you can check out a full list of all of Pinfall Stream shows on their group in the announcements page. And there's also some pinned things here and there. You can find it. We're around. Ask us if at all else fails, if you have any suggestions for future appreciations, anybody who would maybe want to do an interview, always, DM us, all that
my
stuff like
God, we almost forgot. Mom just now said it.
that. You're right. We did almost forget pun time. Shame on. I'm so sorry.
It's
you know what?
okay. Well,
I feel kind of responsible, but at the same time, I don't know. This is your shining moment.
I know.
Yeah.
How did I forget? Listen, I need more sleep apparently than I initially thought. All right, fine. Here goes. Okay, ready? So the sporting goods store just had a really big sale on canoes. It was quite the ordeal.
That is rotten.
I know. It's disgusting, isn't it?
It's great. It's great. I like it. I like it.
Thank you.
Listen, dude. See, she doesn't need any more encouragement. Okay,
It's just,
she has.
it's just as good as those dad jokes.
Exactly.
You know what? I do appreciate a good dad joke. Dad jokes are where they're at.
I'm working my way up to dad jokes, but I'm still stuck in the cheesy stage of puns. I may always be there. Who knows? But I'm going to deliver. I will not get out, sir.
Rotten, but cute. There's that face. This is what the audience lives for, Voltage. They sit the whole hour to listen to video games for Punisher's pun.
That's dedication right there.
Right? All right. So next week is episode 19, where Punisher will be appreciating Control. So we're super excited about that. That is at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Once again, Voltage, thank you so much for being here. We had a blast.
Yes,
everyone,
thank you so much.
at home, we love you so much.
Love everyone.
Be sure to share, follow, do all that stuff like that. Invite your buddies, and watch out for the interactive post. And we will see you all next Wednesday right here on Pinfall Stream.
Peace out.